I got sit money, I got flip money, I got that sending my gifts out through the lift money. I got that call a nigga now to clear the strip for me. The rare time I call a nigga to make a hit for me. I got my own, but your hoes just make it lit for me. You play the bro, but we know you really a bitch to me. I pass around my secrets and even snitch to me. Like discussions with my impressions, it's hard to get into me. I think the reason it's harder now for me to find a lover. I give credit to the lack of limits I've yet to discover. I get the impression she's an enigma or something or other. Got the right to suspect her, but never enough to cuff her. See niggas mad I did what they do when they had to. Like niggas mad I brought my McDonald's into the classroom. I got that, do it even if I never asked you. Looking too long into the past, why have it passed you? Long text, no sex, that's just a simp in ya. You feed off the little tension that she just sends to ya. I gotta stop her every time she try to mention ya. Cause I remember my time and really how short the distance was. She cold though. I feel. I can't just let it go. I light a blunt as a compliment now to every low. I love the fact that they were comfortable back when they doubted. That just makes them uncomfortable now when they come around it. I can't act like I'm the same man that you used to. Things I come in contact with daily now would elude you. I complicate the matters by leaving a key here to you, knowing I don't even have a brick to house the feelings that moved you. Look, I keep opinions to kneel. The constant sharpening steel will cut the head that it wields. Abdullahan, if you will. I cradle my mind to sleep while my heart searches for thrills with the very time that it kills. Oh, what a feel. I run from no one. I'm covered in love. Don't come for the blind.
Right now,
yes, nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
Nothing that we do is really that senseless. No bitter feelings, but shit, I get it. Get it how you live, before they try to kill it.
Right now,
guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
There once was a little boy that alienated himself from niggas and bitches because he started to see all the bullshit. And he grew fond of it and realized he got abducted. They came back down to spit that poisonous shit to you motherfuckers.
Top of the morning. Ay. Wow. I'm a Midwest alien, cradle to the grave, raised off the pavement. Extra, 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 extra. I'm a Midwest alien, cradle to the grave, raised off the pavement. Extra, 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 fuck yeah. I'm a Midwest alien, 3 play pins I can play and fuck a daughter, she's in my trifecta. I persuade the ships to land when the sky let us. Only way of knowing is if my file's X'd up. Catch up, laser gun gorilla could get you hexed up. The average man can't withstand the brolic pressure. Don't compare me to these street niggas. They sell keys, I sell encryptions. What's the difference from a human to a cryptid? I don't have a circle nor a box I can fit in. Into portals, you can either get in or drown in the pool of mercury with the fishes. So vicious, gifted, no Christmas listed. Your defenseless shape, I can shift it.
Turn up the radio. Right now,
guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
This your boy Grizz.
And I'm your main man, Greenback.
This your boy Grizz.
And I'm your main man, Greenback.
And
Well, I guess that didn't pop off like I wanted to do. But anyway. It's Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday. GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE my 2 cents. We are back at it. It's supposed to be the debate today, round 3 of the debates. And as usual, we are waiting for the diva to come in. She always has to make her grand entrance. She's a movie star now. You know, I tried to put up my little, and I ain't gonna say little, I'm hating on myself. It was a big thing. It was my acting debut. The Mount, you know what I'm saying? Webisode 3. Shout out to EJ and his film production company. Trendsetter. That was done a couple years ago. So just wanted to give him a shout out. People now viewing it. You know how you put stuff out and it finally comes back. But yeah, man. Wednesday to Wednesday been really Wednesday to Wednesday. The news has been jumping, man. Vaccinations, COVID, Delta variant, all types of stuff just jumping off, man. People just, it's going, I'm pretty sure we're going to get locked back down again. You know what I'm talking about? And the celebrity crap, oh my gosh, I know y'all didn't see the baby and the little, whatever his name is, Nas X. Man, that guy, somebody need to stop him. I don't care if you gay. You can be gay. Do all you want to do. This gay, whatever. Ain't nobody homophobic. None of that bull crap that they want to put on you when you don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But he done got out of hand, man. Don't nobody need to see no 15 naked men dancing and twerking. That is some bull crap, man. It's a flag. And if you celebrities don't say nothing, man, I'm going to say something. Shout out to the baby and Boozy, man. For real. Everybody else over here accepting this bull crap. They just accepting it, man, and they ain't going to say nothing. Hey, man, what you do in your bedroom is your business. But when you start doing stuff like that, man, somebody needed to throw tomatoes. Something. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's little boys watching this, man. But that's what he wanted to do, right? That's crazy, ain't it? That is crazy. But you know what? I'm going to leave it into y'all two hands. But first of all, you know what I'm saying? I want to give a round of applause to our contestants. Let's give a round of applause for Black Man Jones. I'm talking about he was locked and loaded. Locked and loaded, Grizz. I was here for the debates, nigga. Debates. I understand that. And then we got, give a round of applause for Verlando Woolford. You know what I'm talking about? That's Felicia Woolford's husband. I guess she's saying he was gonna be the replacement killer. I don't know. You know, we figuring it out. So we gonna, you know, go and do what we do. So I'm gonna leave it up to you two, for real. We could have a mock debate. We could debate for real. We could first off, let me go back, man. What do y'all think about what I just said about Lil Nas and well, we ain't gonna talk about the vaccine because that's gonna be in the debate. But the Lil Nas, man, y'all ain't say nothing. What's y'all take on that?
Hold on a second. I ain't heard nothing about that. So give me a quick fill in on what the heck he done did.
Hey, man, you ain't heard nothing of what that boy done did?
Man, I don't listen to that type media.
You is so right. You was good for that. You was good for that. But in the field that I am, those are topics that are really, really sensitive, and they get views, and they are clickbait. And the same.
I don't give a damn. Let's get it. But I just need to know a basis because I'm ready to jump in on that. Because, like you said, ain't nobody homophobic, but it's just certain shit you just don't put out there, man.
Well, the first thing he did was, I know you didn't heard about the Satan shoes. You hear nothing?
Damn.
That is good, man. That is good. It's good that bullshit ain't filtered your mind, because that was some bullshit. This fool done made some shoes with Nike, that not with Nike, but whatever they did, and made them Satan shoes, whatever. Supposedly had blood in the air bubble, whatever, that bull crap. And then Nike got with him and told him to cut that bull crap out, whoever the company he was dealing with. And then the idiot decides he's gonna do a video giving the devil a lap dance. I said, what? So after that controversy, all of that, talking about, he told people it's an agenda. And I ain't responsible for your kids watching my video. He know what it is. So fast forward to the day or this week or whatever, he dropped a new video with that dude from Louisville, the Jack Harlow dude. And the video was weird, man. I didn't even watch it. They just showed the clip, man, like, oh, hell no. This fool is dancing with 6 or 7 other dudes twerking butt-ass naked. And they got stuff blocked out like, what the hell? What's going on in the world? But we know what's going on. So that's up to speed with that. So where Black Man Jones go? He quit. He said, I ain't fooling with y'all.
I'm
smoking.
Here.
Oh, I thought you was smoking. What you smoking on? Yeah, he said that dog. He said, yeah, shut up, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what's going on. Any of y'all got an opinion on that?
Yes. Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'll let you go.
Man, yeah, I just feel that I don't want to get into all that, man, but fuck it, I'm out there with that. The Illuminati, man, that's that gay shit, man. That's what you got to do, a favor for a favor, man.
Favor for a favor.
I mean, how the hell this nigga just blow up out of nowhere, and then he's being let to promote gayism or however you want to say it. I mean, it's each his own. Like you say, we ain't nobody following it. It's you. But I just don't think that should be presented as a norm.
As a norm,
exactly.
I
was watching a cartoon the other day, me and the wife, and they had 2 dads. I said, man, what the hell? She's like, I don't know. I said, that's crazy how times have changed to where it's being more public. You remember when we went to Cleveland 25 years ago? And that was like the first time we seen like full trans looking people. You know what I mean? Trans people. That was freaked out then.
Man, like, what is that? We was young. What is that?
Yeah, I had that. Hey, man, that looked like that is.
That is a dude. What the hell's wrong with him?
Yeah, I didn't understand it then.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, I don't have nothing against you, but I still don't believe everybody is true with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the gay community, I don't think all of them are true with their gays. I think some of them are searching, and some of them, like they say, was born feeling like they was in the wrong body. You know what I mean? And I could dig that better than at 10 or 11 years old. And that's what's happening now because of the way the media and society is showing it's okay, but they're still bashing it in a way too, which is got to be confusing for a 10-year-old or whatnot.
Man,
but you don't know, that's crazy.
It's crazy, exactly. You, Black Man Jones.
Like I said on your post earlier, I just feel it's, industry stuff. He came out with the little song with Billy Ray Cyrus, kind of blew up. We ain't had no indication of his sexuality then. And then once he, kind of made it, boom. Now y'all, doing his thing. I think he just, a puppet out here. He just saw this fame and, the record companies got an influence in young black youth. But, each his own, do your thing. A lot of people out here selling their stuff and stuff. So
this is true. This is true. This is true. We try not to be judgmental because just as much as we doing saying one thing on one thing, there's many more sins or any other thing that the people do. Yeah. But the thing that it is that you don't put these on Front Street. I don't care what it is you're doing. You don't put it on Front Street because the object of the game is for you to be good people, for you to be good of heart, for you to be good doing what you're doing. I'm not saying that if you gay, you ain't good of heart. I'm not saying that. So don't get that twisted. What I am saying is the things, whether it's adultery or fornication on TV, and we didn't see some wild wild scenes, sex scenes, and everything that children should not be watching and seeing and so forth. So I get that, and once you throw a brick one way, you got to throw a brick another way. So that is true, but right now this is putting this on Front Street to the 10th power, to the 14th power, and I posted the other day. I was watching Hip Hop Uncensored, so I took a little bit of that and a little bit of this and that, and there was the Dr. Muhammad. I can't remember his first name. But what was it?
Is he light skinned dude?
Yeah. He
I can't think of his name either.
But he did an interview and he broke it down as far as he called it the Jezebel, and he called it Jezebel music and gay agenda. And he broke it down with Cardi B, broke it down with all of them, go back to all of them. And the common denominator of what he was saying was this, that is Jewish record execs, and that's behind what's going on. There was he alleged that Barry Weiss, Clive Davis, and Leon Cohen are all the orchestrators of what this movement is, and everybody knows. Even you've heard interviews about Clive Dave out of his own mouth that he wanted to be.
To piggyback on that, that's like what David Chappelle was talking about. It's only select. I mean, it's only like 3 or 4 moguls that is making the decision on
everything,
people's careers, on what they're doing. You know what I mean? And that, especially in the music industry. You know, it's only them. I mean, they make the decision. You know, you can go to an outside, unless you can do some masterpiece stuff, you know, where you can generate your own record label and be able to make money off of that. You have to deal with these moguls, and you have to do with, if they don't like what's going on, they're going to either try to change it or they just ain't going to mess with you.
Right.
You know,
and in the interview, I don't mean to cut you off, but in the interview that he was talking about, Dr. Muhammad, which I was getting to, was that he brought up Cardi B, and he brought up Too Short. And Too Short was all about what he was saying, but he wanted to make ghetto conscious music, and he was the ghetto. He wanted to make albums like that, talking about our plight, and I'm sure a lot of that stuff would have been in there, but not to the level that it was. And he said that, hey, they told him, like, you got to make the raunchiest song ever that ain't never been heard, like, beyond Uncle Luke. Yeah, before Freaky Tales, it was, I forget the name of it. But
you said he had to be worse than Luke for the most.
Yeah, they had first because they did what they did, and I don't know if no puppets did what he behind Luke Skywalker. I think Luke was just wanted to get it out there because that's the lifestyle they was living. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think nobody got behind him and said this, because this guy had to fight in court for the parental guidance sticker. So I think Luke was just Uncle Luke, you know what I'm talking about, and did do his thing. He ain't had to have nobody tell him to go do what he do. You know what I'm talking about? And I believe he could attest to that too. Right. I believe he could attest to that too.
Like you said, Luke did his thing.
Yeah.
That's why they gave him problems.
Right.
That's why he was getting banned, stuff like that. See, this new thing, if you ask me, everything's orchestrated by, you know, like major corporations. It's to like break up the black family, make the black man weak so we can't fight back. You know, we out here trying to dress a certain way, live a certain way, violence, killing each other. It all works for them. So anything they can do to make us, you know, just weaker so they stay superior, that's what's going on. It's up to us to you know, make a difference, to see it and not go for it. But, you know, it's there, just like Simone Biles. He stepped out the Olympics because she's not on what they on.
Hey,
So, you know,
I'm glad you what's the word we did? Transition into that, because you're right.
They gonna take the check. They don't care about their dignity, their pride. It's about the money.
It's about the money.
That's crazy, man. I mean,
Yeah, it
you
is.
did right on
He tried. What's the segued right into that? That was another topic that I was perplexed about too. The Olympics. Ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna go and show off and be a cattle for a country that don't want that ain't got no rights for me. I'm not. My people's we the lowest of the totem pole over here, man. And y'all keep making us look bad, and ain't no way in hell I would go over there, you know, and be showcased like that and try and win for the United States of America. And somebody said, "Well, you live here?" Like, yeah, it's other you. You ain't did nothing about none of this stuff.
The other competitors' feelings because you're so much better.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, and that's just like I say. I keep bringing up Dave Chappelle. That's why he turned down that $50 million. Because they was trying to rule him.
Yeah, he wasn't going for that.
My guy, man. Then they put that stuff out about he was smoking crack and everything. And that dude, he wasn't even smoking cigarettes when they said that shit.
Right. I guess he started after either the cigarettes or crack. So he started smoking the cigarettes.
Yeah, he went to cigarettes. I mean, shit, the nigga's nervous. I mean, he said he went to Africa to try to find himself because all of it, he couldn't believe the backlash and what they were saying about him, and he didn't. And you know what I'm saying? Why would you say that? And I don't do none of that. They just had to come up with some kind of reason why a dude would. It can't be that y'all didn't give me what he wanted. Give me what I wanted. Y'all didn't let me run it the way I wanted to. They wasn't gonna say that shit, so they made it like this dude was off on this rocker and shit. And that's how a lot of this shit happened. Like Bill Cosby, when he tried to buy NBC, they slapped his ass with all that bullshit. Yep. It wasn't nothing because why the fuck is he out now?
Yep.
And about to go on tour. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no motherfucking sense.
Yep. If you look at it, you either conform and do what they want you to do, or you blackball. Like you said, you got Michael Jackson on the Beatles. You know what I mean? He mysteriously died. Time Bill Cosby tried to get NBC, he got sex charges going to prison. You know what I mean? Prince. I mean, it's just so many people that went against the system, and they're not here no more. Either they dead, in jail, not making any money, you know, not doing what they were doing.
Yeah, it's like Nipsey Russell. He was a part of trying to make change. That shit still is a conspiracy to me. That wasn't just no regular dude that got mad at the motherfucker and went and shot him like that. Like he said, it had something to do with somebody paying him or he was in trouble. It was something beyond the fact that these niggas just fell out and he went and shot him. It wasn't no regular hood shit.
Who you talking about?
Nipsey.
Nipsey Russell.
Oh, yeah, Nipsey Hussle, yeah. I mean, think about it. Anybody black that has did anything for their people and really cared, they did.
Yeah. So that makes it, and that's to put a fear in us to not stand up and take a side. When one of us get in a position to be able to do something like that, you start getting puppeted because you got to be careful what you say. I mean, that's like Tupac. He gone because he was one of them realistic dudes that was putting shit out there like that. He knew he was gonna die. How the fuck you think he came up with Machiavelli? That shit wasn't just out of his head. He seen what was going on.
Right.
They right. Ass up.
I ain't ready to die for it. But yeah, everybody stands up for blacks. That's black. You know, you either gonna do what they want you to do, or you gonna go away. One way or the other.
One way or the other.
And I'm willing to go out like they shit. If I ever had that platform, that's why I even brought up the Illuminati shit. Even though this is telecast, somebody, the wrong person or however you put it, might see this and shit. Something might happen to my ass next week.
Right.
You just never know.
Never know. But we got to agree my partner in. You know what I'm talking about?
Investigate.
Right. Well, we got my partner in the building. So let's give a round of applause for Ivy the Aries, who always makes this interest. You know, I'm getting quite used to it. We get a text like, I'm on my way, guys. I'm there. I'm blah, blah, blah. And we like, really? This is the way you come in every Wednesday.
So
Wednesday to Wednesday.
You're always busy on Wednesday.
When?
I'm busy every day.
It's deep. You know what it is?
I'm busy every day. I'm a mom of small kids, and I am in the process of remodeling, and She's got a lot going on.
She's got a lot
I
going
work
on.
every day. I work full time. Let's say that. That's the first thing. It's not like I'm just a housewife. I gotta go to work.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm a little busy.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Ivy there. We're juggling around. We're just gonna have to ask, that her time management.
It needs improvement. I'm well aware. I'm
You
well
know,
aware.
I was gonna blame it on the diva part. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm just living. This is life. Well, today my baby boy got sent home from school because he's got that asthma allergy thing and it's jacking him up. So I had to get him right before I came in here. So
That's right.
I love the kids, especially mine. So I gotta do that first.
Gotta take care of the babies. I can understand that.
Love the kids.
Love the kids. Love the kids. So I apologize, guys. I do value your time, and I thank you so much for being a part of the debate show that Grizz has been so gracious to bless us with here.
I don't know. We don't have a middle person. We don't have a female. Stephanie, God's child. Exactly. That's for Stephanie.
Stephanie, what happened?
That's Stephanie. You know what the deal was? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you.
Scared of these guys.
She
was not scared of these guys.
She was scared of Black Man Jones because if you remember when we first got started, they both made the comments and like, oh yeah, them two probably gonna be debating. So I was looking forward to that. I think she got a little nervous.
She got intimidated.
Man, that was one. A little intimidation. We're going to call it that. And secondly, she thinks she a spring chicken. She graduated from college with me. She was young. She's still younger than me, but she thinks she a spring chicken turning up all over the country and doing what she's doing.
Chickens. Go, Stephanie.
She says she lost her voice. I ain't never. I'm getting to her. Hold on, player. Hold on, player. Can you please help me with this? Thank you. Hold on, player.
I'm not doing this today with you, Drew. You want to be on it?
I'll be on it. And so I thought she was a little intimidated, and you know what I'm saying. So we might have to do this again. And then my sister.
Oh no.
Felicia.
Oh no.
She wasn't going first, but then when she seen the topics and she saw how it went last week, she was like, "Oh, I can do this. I can do this." Mm-hmm. And she would have been. They'd have been on it. Them three together.
But what happened with Felicia?
Well, she's going to Italy.
Oh, she's going to a place I aspire to go to one day in life.
She had to drop that on us with her boozy self. My sister boozy sometimes. I know she gave her pinky finger when she said it. You know what I'm talking about? She going to Italy. I'm acting like I'm jealous because I am, because we all travel together. And this was not one of the travel plans. So
I got to pick it to the airport. That shit don't make no sense.
So if, so this guy, and this guy don't know how to be quiet.
Of the show, I would debate with y'all. Because I ain't scared of nobody. Okay, not Mr. Black, not Mr.
Well, you gonna intercept? We just have to interject you into the debate then, because Black Man Jones is ready to debate, so we could push it back. I don't know.
Let's get ready to.
You know what I'm talking about? So we just gonna go ahead and insert Miss Ivory the Aries in for the replacement killer.
I can debate with y'all, you feel me?
And you know what I'm talking about?
Nobody.
So it'll be balanced, and then we'll pick a winner between you two, because she ain't gonna win, because she's just filling in. So you know what I'm talking about? But it's gonna be
But I'm
good.
gonna give it a hell of a debate.
Let's go. That's what's up.
You know what they do?
So let's
You need
go.
one of them boxes to say wrap it up with Miss Ivory.
Right, so let's go. This is what we're going to do.
These topics.
Yeah,
Wait
the first topic.
This ain't fair to me. Hold on. Now, I ain't finna complain. No, we good.
We good. Okay, the first topic, I'll read it to you. The first topic of debate is vaccinations should be mandatory.
Ooh.
So I'm going to pick somebody. Somebody been itching. So let's go ahead and get the number one contender for this round is Black Man Jones.
All right, well, look, I'm a skeptic. I don't trust the government at all. Okay, I do a lot of reading, research. You know, the Tuskegee experiment killed the corona, the vaccine for me. I wasn't getting nothing. So, I don't know when the vaccine came out, but I just got my second shot like the 16th of July. And I only got it because, like I said, I don't trust the government. I look at it like this.
But you got it, though.
Yeah, but look, I look like this. They came out with this corona shit. White folks jumped on it. They was all in Kenwood. You know, they was getting the vaccine, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Kroger's, wherever. Who wasn't getting it? Black people. So I'm like, okay. I said it before the Delta variant and the other, whatever the new other one is. I said they're gonna come back out about September, and it's gonna take all the black people out because we the ones that didn't get it. I'm going ahead and get it. At the end of the day, I believe in God, so you know it's all in His hands.
Amen.
What?
So you're saying you're for mandatory vaccinations? That's what you're saying?
I'm not for mandatory. You know, I'm not for mandatory at all. If you want to get it, get it. I'm not going to talk about nobody that don't want to get it. I was that guy. But I got it because, you know, I figure I had better chances of surviving the government's hit on black people by getting it. And if I'm wrong, you know, God got me. I'm fine. My kids, they good.
All right. So he's for the vaccination, but it's like an oxymoron.
He said he's not for it mandatory, but he's for it as an individual.
Okay.
Is that fair to summarize what you said, Mr. Blackman? That you're not for it mandatory, but you're for it as individually?
You know, it's optional. It's self-choice.
All
you
right.
want to get it good. You know, protect yourself or whatever going to happen to whoever, vaccinated or unvaccinated.
We're going to let these two other answers, and I'm going to come back to something you said. I'm logged it up here. But, Rolando, mandatory, you believe it should be mandatory? I mean, it says it should be mandatory. You agree with that or disagree?
I'm really torn between because I was like him in the beginning to where I thought it was a conspiracy. But then, like you said, it was something key to what he said to where I don't know if it's the same thing. But when he said all that the Caucasians ran to get it.
Not all of them.
If it was, I'm just saying, but for it to feel like that, like when you seen the lines or whatever, it was mostly Caucasian. What make it to me to where it couldn't be conspiracy? Because I always thought, what better way to get us all plugged in than to just throw a massive issue out there where everybody dying, and then okay, this is the way to stop you from dying.
So my question is it mandatory? Do you believe it's mandatory, should be mandatory or not? That's the debate.
Man, I don't know really.
Oh my God.
I really, you know what? Let's say this.
You changed your answer.
I think it should be mandatory.
Okay, now why?
Because I believe that it is knocking us off as far as blacks. Because at first, you know, they said we were saying that okay, black people can't get it and all that shit. And then once that changed, we got that athlete that called it, and then now we are the majority. You know what I mean? And because we are too interactive as far as black people, I feel like we are. Like I have to hug all my kin folks and even people I meet to where, to me, yeah, fuck it. It should be mandatory.
All right.
Regardless.
Let's give Orlando a round of applause. He's mandatory. All right. Now, for the fill-in, should vaccinations be mandatory?
Dun, 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 dun. Yes. Vaccinations should be mandatory in the state of mind that you look at everything that they've created a mandatory vaccination in order to engage with the public, right? And these were all things that at some point people was like, oh, rubbish. What did they say? Whatever. Rubbish. Yes, rubbish. So I think that the COVID-19 vaccination should be mandatory.
Why?
However, why do I think that?
Yeah,
I think it's very important to make it mandatory for one particular reason that Lando said, and that's basically how interactive we are as a whole, as a society. And I'm not just saying black people or white people. I mean, day-to-day life requires you to engage with the mass general public, to go to work, to go to the stores, to get gas, to pick up your kids, to take even your kids interacting. So when I look at my realistic day-to-day life, that my children I'm not in a position that I can live inside my home and keep my children inside my home and not engage with the mass general public, and looking at the difference in the vaccine and the people that received the vaccine versus the people that did not receive the vaccine and the survival rate between the two, I'm saying yes, vaccination should be mandatory.
Okay. All righty. Well, I'm gonna save my points for later on, but
you should.
As you should. So I got who I want, who I see. Hey man, cut that bullshit out. But
Please help me with this.
I just got to say this, and then I'm going to the next question. And I just put food for thought. First of all, when you get the vaccination, the vaccine, the shot, whatever you want to call it, the people still catch COVID. They still catch it. It's not a prevention. It's not a prevention at all. I watched the news, and 5 state representatives who were fully vaccinated caught COVID after meeting with Kamala Harris and some other folks. I know people personally who've been vaccinated and caught COVID again.
Are you debating?
And saying, girl, bye. You drink that, girl, bye. And been vaccinated.
Join the debate.
And vaccinated and still caught it. So,
I need 20 seconds.
So no, you don't need no more seconds because you already answered. This is my time. So what I'm saying is, this is food for thought, man. It's food for thought. You think about it, like you said, it's your choice. I'm not knocking you if you do, not knocking if you don't. But logic.
Sound like you're knocking me.
But logic.
Feel like a lot like you're knocking
logically, makes no sense at all. But anyway, let's go around the next question. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go to the next question, man. This ain't that type of thing. Let's go to the next question, the next debate. The next debate question or debate is, do you think parents should be punished for their child's misdeeds, their child's messes? Do you think parents should be punished? Let you go first, since you got a lot to say in the half hour that you got left on this show, and you trying to squeeze everything in. So go ahead and speak your mind.
Stop. You revving him up today. No, I'm gonna say absolutely not, because only from my own personal experience that parents can be doing the best job that they can do, and kids will still go astray and do things that are totally outside of the upbringing and the environment that you've created for them. And so absolutely not. You can't blame a parent for a child's misdeeds. When you say child, you're saying anyone that's 18 and younger is considered a child. And so, no.
All right, let's give a round of applause for her answer. She says no. When she gave a rise, she said no. So let's go with Orlando.
I think they should.
You think they should?
And the reason why I believe that is because no matter the environment that you're in does play a part in it, but it still comes up on the upbringing, your house training. And if it's certain things, you got kids that will go astray a little and do certain things. I mean, I've done silly stuff that, of course, my mother didn't condone, but for the most part, I feel like my upbringing, like the little stuff that I did, it was something that I did. Damn, that just fucks up my whole theory. But I still feel like the parents should be involved, because I did little shit. It ain't like the shit that we really talking about, the major things that, like, you see a 10-year-old, he done went to school with a gun and shit. Hell yeah, the parents should be fucking blamed for that. Or a kid that's got drugs or anything to that matter, it should be. We're gonna do little household shit. Ain't nobody we ain't angels. No kid is. What they call it, mischievous. But this shit is just dead ass wrong. And the parents has to play a big part in that. And I'm a parent too, so I'm not bashing any parent, but you definitely ain't doing all that you could do. I just don't feel that if your kid is out there running astray like that. You're not, you might be doing too damn much to where you're too busy trying to, get him a living, which you can't fault him for that. But that still brings a neglect on how much time you spend with your kids. And if you're a single parent mostly mothers doing 2 or 3 jobs, trying to take care of your kids, it still comes back to the parent. I mean, it was choices you made. I mean, you fuck with the wrong dude. I don't know, he was an asshole, or and then you can go to society too. But still, you have a big responsibility as far as raising a child.
Okay.
And you could be strict as you want, and they can fuck up, or you could be lenient, and they can not fuck up. But it still reflects on you.
All right.
Regardless, the parents should be charged. It'll change the way they treat their kids.
All right. Let's give Lando a round of applause for his answer. And he has some valid stuff to back it up too. Some nice points. Nice points. Let's go to Mr. Jones. Should you be punished for your children?
No more, but look, I'm gonna say this. Lando, you was 17 one time, and you did what you wanted behind your parents' backs that they didn't know. You could have been a choir boy. You could have been a newspaper boy. You could have been a straight A student. But it was stuff that you did that your parents didn't know about. You could have had a whole different life. So you out here doing what you want in these streets. I'm your parent to be held accountable because you a good liar. You know what I mean? I'm not going with that. I believe, that's why they got 2020. That's why they got DYS. They get for these kids that think they grown, or juveniles that just gonna do whatever they gonna do. It's accountability, period. Everybody's accountable in life. So no, I don't know if you're making pipe bombs or playing with Legos in the basement. Parents, so I'm going to invade your privacy, but I was slick as fuck. You're not gonna catch nothing. So some of the things I did, it was my choice. I wouldn't want my mother to be accountable for that. So my answer is no.
All right, we dig that.
Individual, pay the consequences for your actions.
All right, one says yes and one says no, or two says no. Well, here come Grizz. And I got something to say. I heard that. I heard that.
Say it, baby. Say it.
And we're going to blank your camera out.
Thank you, Lando.
I believe it works both ways. It should be, I don't know, man. I'm torn between that debate myself because I think, hey, man.
Sorry.
They win.
Hey, man, I'm going to mute you, man. Hey, like I was about to say, I'm torn between it because I think the parents should be held responsible for it. I think you need to be up on your kids. I think if they slick, you got to be slicker. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, you was a child one time. I bet you, they used to do it when you was not going to school. And you can bring that up to the single parent and you're skipping school or whatever and you're truant. No, you got to dig deep into your village. You got to dig deep into your village, your peoples. And like you said something real. You talk to your child, when we was talking about the discipline part last week. Absolutely. That stuck with me. So I believe, you should. If they would, parents would spend more time with their children. They'd stay up on them. They'd be watching what they doing. You ain't on YouTube doing this, or you ain't doing this. You ain't downstairs building a pipe bomb or a Lego or playing Legos. I know what you're doing. If I got to put a camera up there, because I'd be damned if your ass do some dumb shit and I got to go to jail for it. I remember doing some dumb shit.
And then your kid gonna report you to the 2-for-1 Children's Services and say that you're invading their privacy and they don't feel safe at home.
Oh, let me tell you what.
And then what?
No, let me tell you. When we was talking about ass whoop, no. When we was talking about ass whoopings last week, I called 2-for-1 on my mama. Mm-hmm. You guess what happened?
That was 50 years ago.
I don't care. Guess what happened?
Baby, I'm trying to tell you,
my mama told that guy.
Different.
My mama told that. No, it's about how you raise your children. My mama told that little Indian dude, "Hey, if I can't discipline my child the way I want to discipline my child, then take his ass with you." I was like, Hey, hold on, mama. Hold on, mama. Don't do that. I'll be good. I'll be good.
That don't work for everybody.
I'll be good. I'll be good. I ain't saying it's gonna work for everybody,
I
but
sent my kid with the people. You don't want to listen. I got to keep missing work. They keep calling me off my job. I can't pay my bills because I got to keep coming to the school. You going with the people.
Right.
And guess what? My child right back at my house right now.
Well, he be going somewhere else. He'll be put up for adoption.
Where? Why? I mean, where you going to send a kid that's just a kid that don't know no better and think they know everything?
Well, they will not. They will not be going. They will not be stepping out of the house. They will not be doing anything. I will take you to school.
So you can stay home all day, 24 hours a day?
That's called a village. We're going to find somebody. It's
not realistic, Grizz.
It is realistic.
That's
it is.
Not,
yes,
I got
a
large support system, a humongous support system. And it's not realistic for every family.
What? And that's why the world is where it is right now. Because everybody has that mentality. People don't want to whoop their kids.
I beat the hell out of my damn kids.
You said you didn't.
No, I said unless it was needed. Now, there have been times where the whooping is necessary and the talking is going to work. And them times where the whooping was necessary, I'm going to beat the hell out you. The entire hell. Now, call the people today. Now, call them.
Well, it worked with us. I don't know.
Don't work with this new age. They got the internet. They got their friend's house. And their mamas was running away kids who let your kid run away and stay at their house and won't even tell you the kid over there.
You can take the phone away and the internet off.
And then what? They're going to go get another phone. The phones are $10 at the phone store. They don't care if you take their phone and go buy another one.
I'll take that one too.
How you don't know they got
every time I would be going through their stuff. You're in my house. I'm not giving no kid no excuse. You're in my house.
Well, you just gonna be the parent that go to jail. I'm gonna tell you right now, it won't be long for CPD be putting your ass in handcuffs, telling you going downtown for all of this child abuse, neglect, and endangerment. That's what they gonna call it. Yes, that. Trust me, they is.
No, they ain't.
I'd rather go to jail.
Thank you for trying to take care of my child and do the right thing instead of having it. They still might go out there and this or that and whatever.
Absolutely.
But
and I'm not going to be in jail.
If they arrest me, they're arresting your ass and going to the 2020 and all the shit that you were saying that they need, that we had back in the day.
They don't keep kids at 2020 for running away. They let you right out. Somebody got to come get you. And if you don't go get your kid, that's a charge. Now you neglect them. You got to go get your kid. They don't hold your kid. 2020 is a joke. They don't hold your kid for that.
You are the one that's responsible. 2020 telling you that shit.
Yeah, and so when your kid run away and run away and run away and run away because you got to go to sleep and you got to go to work and they run away, then what?
It's on record. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk everybody. That's just the way I feel. Y'all wasn't supposed to talk no goddamn way. I was talking. Y'all get out of line and out of pocket. Y'all wasn't supposed to be talking no goddamn way. But Black Man Jones, go ahead and interject because these two Negroes over here went on ahead and said what they said. What you got to say about what I said? God damn.
I'm not like, I work, I got 3 kids. I'm not going to be a special guest. You know, I'm going to say about all my kids. I got a 16-year-old. Saturday, he'll be 16. I got a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. My 16-year-old, that's the one I got to watch. But I'm not going to be going through his drawer, sock drawer. You know what I mean? Like, that. Like, I look at his phone sometime. You know what I mean? Talk to my kids. I try to make you a strong Black man. You know what I mean? You're going to do what you're going to do. You got all these influences. We talked about them earlier. Music, friends, what's not cool, peer pressure.
Social media.
I'm going to need you to hear what I'm saying and take most of that and do the right thing. I mean, if you choose to do the wrong thing, that's where the consequences come in. That's why me, the parent, I don't want to be held accountable. I did what I could, what I should have done in love. You know what I mean? For my child. But kids gonna do what they gonna do. And you know what I mean, that's that.
Well,
period.
I guess we all different, come from different areas and different things.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? So I can dig it. All right. All right.
You gonna do time for them?
Who, me? Yeah.
You want to just, okay, well, hey.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, I'm not going to do a damn second for man. You did the crime, do your own damn time.
It should be an age frame. Like you said, 17, yeah, you're right. It's a little harder to deal with them. But still, I didn't really cut up until I turned 18.
Yep,
Well,
that's
I
you. You got parents kids that's 9 and 10 that fight their parents. They stab their parents. They go get a gun and threaten their parents. You talking about a whole different society.
If a 9 and 10-year-old go get a gun, then
they'll go right outside to their friend's mama's boyfriend house who stashes in the bushes and they don't know he knows.
These ain't the common sense people we need to be talking to. We talking to common sense people. People really love their kids.
Us as a whole, they do love their kids.
No,
they just don't know how to
kids.
love them right.
No, they don't love their kids.
My wife and we are grandparents. When we
Me too.
any kind of grandkid or a nephew or anything want to go somewhere else, we have to meet the parents. All that shit makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like she going to baby daddy friend's house and getting a gun. We gonna know their character for the most part. Like, oh no, I don't feel with that. And they can have an attitude or whatever, but no, I got to be involved because I'm grooming you. I want you to get on the right path. I want you to be on the right. And I can say,
definitely gonna agree to disagree on this one.
Well, we might have to, but I can say raising my children, my kids turned out all right. All right. My mama raised me. I turned out all right.
Your mama and your daddy and your mama, you and your wife raised your kids.
Yeah.
And you got a lot of kids that's not coming from that kind of environment, that kind of background, that kind of stuff.
But there's some that is. And we're not going to sit there. We're talking as a whole. Like I said, even if you don't come from that background, it's up to the mature parent to use the tools that are around them. And if you don't have that.
You ain't a mature parent. If you had your kid at 12, 13, 14, 15, how you mature? You barely know what's going on in life. Okay, well, I like all the input, but I'm ready for the next question.
Got pregnant should have been blamed for that because evidently.
Thank you.
We're
not talking about same.
Right,
we're not talking about
I'm telling
those people. We know they got issues. Having babies at 12, that means they ain't have no goddamn parenting at all. So that come from a long line of. Anyway. You know what? This really is a debate. It really is a debate.
You ain't even supposed to be debating.
You feel me? But I wouldn't go. You feel me? Because when I say it, I'm dead motherfucker wrong, and I got to get out.
You do got to get out. You
got to get out.
You got to get out.
But he debating. He add himself as a fourth person to the debate team.
Goddamn right.
After he add me as the third person that can't even win nothing. I ain't even gonna get a prize. And then he say, I'm gonna add my debate. Y'all shut the hell up and let me debate. But I ain't debating.
I'm not debating. I'm just telling
my
you
point.
My 2 cents. That's what it is. It says GRIZZBIZ my 2 cents. That's what it says.
Save your 2 cents for last.
That's what it says. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one.
Because Grizz won't let nobody be right but him. If you say what he don't say, you wrong.
No, you just say it at the wrong time.
If you don't say what he thought, you're wrong. Damn it.
That is not it. But the last one is everybody love chicken. You love chicken?
Love chicken.
I love chicken. Y'all love chicken?
Fried chicken, baked chicken, all kinds of chicken.
All types of chicken.
Jerk chicken.
Now, I really want to know, this is one of the all-time debate topics for real. Goes down. I'm going to just say it. Drums are better than flats. You agree or disagree, and why? Or why
I'm going
not?
first?
Hell no.
This nigga mad as hell.
Mr. Jones.
I go first. I'm fat. I like chicken. Period. I don't give a fuck. I mean,
well, damn.
That's it. So I'm not gonna win this one at all.
He said he'll give goddamn if it's the drum, the flat, the breast, the thigh, nigga, give it on to him.
Let's give Mr. Jones a round of applause because he loves chicken. Yeah, the debate is over with as far as he's concerned.
Chicken.
Eating it all, it's no favorite. You know, it goes down the hatch the same goddamn way. Whether I slurp it off or I take my time. Dig that. That is funny. All right, Mr. Woolfork. All right, what are you? Drums?
I kind of felt a little bit like he do because but I do favor the drum a little more. I think it's because to me it's got more meat on it. And especially if it's barbecue, you don't want the flat shit. It ain't nothing left but a flat. You know what I mean? That motherfucking drum. Only you got that one piece that is the last one that you get to bite, it must be stuck to that motherfucker with super glue. That last one, at the top. You know what I'm talking about, Grizz.
This nigga love chicken for real. He talked about the whole piece of the chicken.
Yeah, he like, you know what part I'm talking about at the top, and Mr. Jones over there like, I don't know what you're talking about. If these bones had
some chicken right
I ate them too. All right. Let's give
bones in it, man.
Let's give Lando a round of applause for his drums. And last but not least, Ivory there.
Don't
drums
sound like
are
you
flat.
ain't want to. This is hard for me because
You love chicken?
I love chicken, but
God
let me just say the thing. For me, it's kind of like the type of chicken. So like Lando was saying, like barbecue chicken, he got a preference. Fried chicken, there's a preference. I think my preference is definitely flats, unless I go to BW3s. I really ain't with they chicken, but if I eat they chicken, I have to eat drums because they wings, they flats be trash.
Burnt and small and shit on it.
Yeah, it be like the slimy meat. Like they ain't cook it long enough. So
You said the slimy meat.
I think for me, I prefer it's gross. Because I got texture issues.
Hey man, this nigga said slimy meat. I've never heard chicken described as slimy meat.
I got texture problems. So if it's not all crispy in there, like it's been in some grease, some hot grease, I ain't with it. But I'm a flats person myself, unless I'm at B-Dubs and I gotta get drums. So
all righty, well, let's give it to the sleazy meat person. Sleazy meat. That's gonna be stuck in my head.
Shut the hell up.
Sleazy meat.
Can somebody help me with this smuck?
Sleazy meat. Can you please help me with this? Anyway.
Meat, man.
Anyway,
I
so
didn't say sleazy. I said slimy. See, you putting your own little twist to it.
you did say slimy. Slimy meat, sleazy meat. That's all the same.
Grizz want to say it so bad, he gonna be saying that shit at home.
Slimy meat, mate.
I'm never inviting you to my house.
Slimy. Hey, do you think slimy meat?
She don't like slimy. She like the texture different.
Okay, we're going a little different here. Anyway, I want to give all of y'all a round of applause for participating in this half-baked, ghetto-ass debates. One thing you got to say about the great Grizz debates, it's ghetto as hell.
Ghetto and them, oh my God. But we be having fun, though.
It's not your Denzel. It's not your point. But I got some players on there to do that. So with that being said, I got to be fair to Mr. Jones.
Dun, 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 dun.
And actually, because he didn't win tonight. Lando won. But yeah. And
that's only because you agree with him, Lando.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That nigga was talking too much. No. No. I told you it's ghetto. So I just based it on he just was standing right at the ground and Mr. Jones was
Yeah. He agreed with you more than the other guy.
No, that's not it. Get out.
I told y'all I was gonna have to get out.
Get out. But anyway, I want to make it fair because you had in mind who you was debating. And
Virgo sister.
What do you say?
I said my Virgo sister.
Yes. I actually wanted to give y'all two another chance, and I actually want Fee to get on there. And if Fee don't get back on there, then Lando, you could.
What you gotta do? What's up? Because I will win.
See what I'm saying? See, that's what's up, Fee?
Dang. Well, the challenge has been signed.
There go my ladies in the house. She said, "Don't do her."
Okay. Okay. Well, dang. You see, the family came out enforcing that in there. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna get ready for Italy. So what we gonna do is we gonna do this. We gonna do this. We gonna see if we can get with Stephanie's a schedule and see if we can get the original contestants back in here and do what we do. You know what I'm talking about?
You said?
The what?
I said Virgo Nation.
Oh, okay.
You better know it.
Oh, they all three was Virgos.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Okay, I don't know nothing
I'm
about
looking
Virgos.
forward. Okay,
any of
Fee.
that.
Okay, then.
So that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do because we got time. We ain't no rush. You know, ain't no rush. We gonna give the second round people a go around next week again because we came to a tie. But this next week ain't gonna be no tie. It's gonna be a winner. So the following week we'll see if.
What?
Huh?
What you mean? I ain't being on here no more, David. I need more prize for this week.
Yeah, he won't hear.
Ain't no prize for this week, man.
You finna get one of these unanimous T-shirts.
We might get you a unanimous T-shirt when you come back, or a GRIZZBIZ T-shirt when you come back home.
It be acknowledged that I won this week, David.
Okay, yeah, let's give a round of applause for our mock winner today. Okay, there goes a T-shirt for you for being a participant in the Grizz Ghetto Great Debates. You know what I'm talking about? See, we got you. But we're going to go ahead. Like I said, next week, round 2, we're going to have them back. It'll be Sabrina. It'll be
round 2.
Sleazy, and it'll be Jason to go back at it because it was a tie. And then the week after that, we're going to have the 3 Virgos. Fee should be back from Italy. And the spring chicken should be recuperated. Ms. Stephanie, if she, I'm gonna come on with it. And so we're gonna do that not next week, but the following week. So I wanted to thank y'all for joining in, and also while I got y'all on here, everybody, I'm doing the book club, and I want y'all. Do y'all read? Do you read? Do y'all read?
Yes, we can read.
I
didn't say yes, you can read. Do you read books?
Do you read books, novels, short stories, fiction?
Read the book if you got a book.
I read.
Would y'all like to be in the book club? What I'm doing, what I'm bringing to the organization.
To read more. Yeah.
It's a co-ed book club, right? And
okay,
we all gonna choose a name and then choose a book. Females and male, we're gonna choose a book for all of us to read, and then I'm gonna bring, after we read the book, I'm gonna pick people from the group to come on to the show and discuss the book that we read. And I think that'd be a great way for black men and black women to get to know each other, know about each other, and learn some things, you know, because it's gonna be a variety of books. It's just not gonna be all men and all this. It's gonna be some stuff that you might not want to read, but read it and learn something. So that's the whole purpose of what I'm doing for that. So we're gonna put y'all in the group. But like again, I said, I appreciate y'all. We're gonna let y'all get out of here. It is that time, because I know this one over here gotta go do some movie scene. She ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah, I'm out.
You know what I'm saying?
I am not filming. He's making it up.
So
not today, anyway.
Exactly. So like I said, I thank y'all, and again, don't be stuck on stupid.
And relaxed on dumb. See y'all next week.
Right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station. GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
So every time I make that call, baby, be ready. Maybe we can hit the banks and stroll, don't do the levy. And I don't ever mention the sex, it get too messy. Turn your bitch into a flirt iron quick, she trying to press me. But if all she got is pussy to offer, you wanna press me, whoa, slow down. It's enough of that to go round. Besides, I'm a grown-ass man. You slow down, me stop the hustle from you. I'm on the go now. Me like a dirty and shameless, I'm the low down. Niggas know I'm up to something that's on the high. Really niggas never show their hand and compromise. That's why I'm in the whip right now, giving you that. But you gotta have it all mapped out. You wanna ride? You gotta earn something, baby. Come roll with a player, you can learn something, baby. Yeah, you in the place to be. I woke up one day, a dream came to me. You take a